everyone, welcome to day 6 of All Out Mayhem, last and final All Out Mayhem workout. So what we have today is, give me about, let's say about 50 minutes, 45-50 minutes, a bunch of lower body, some core, and cardio, and you know Burpee Bob will definitely be making an appearance. So what you're going to need for today's workout is, if you have a band at home, definitely grab a band. I would go with heavier resistance. Yes, you got it. We're doing with it on our legs in that mid-band position. You're going to want 2 lighter weight objects, maybe about 8 to 10 pounds for some chest flies. And then if you have a towel, at the end we're going to be doing some stretching. It'd be great if you had a towel. You can also use this band to pull on as well. If you want a mat for some of the floor work, definitely grab a mat. Other than that, I'm going to demo our warm-up block. So our dynamic warm-up, 5 minutes. We're going to start with those fire hydrants, warming up those hips, so shoulders stacked over the wrist. Pull that belly button into the spine, and 90-degree angle with that leg, just going up to hip height and back down. Option, you can always reduce that range of motion, 30 seconds each side. Then we're going to plank to alternating ankle tap for a minute. So on all fours, you're just going to pop yourself up into that high plank. You're going to send that tailbone back, reaching for that opposite ankle, back to that high plank. Again, option, just go to your end range of motion. So maybe it's just your knee or your upper thigh you touch. Then we have standing alternating Spider-Man. So we're going to be getting up, arms up over our head, and we are crunching, engaging those obliques, bringing that knee down to that elbow option. Again, you don't have to crunch all the way up. And then we have alternating reverse lunges. So reverse lunge, shoulders stacked over those hips. You want to pretend those feet are on parallel or railroad tracks. Back heel is popped up. You're going to sink down. Remember, we want to think about an elevator going up, stepping back together. Option, you can just do static lunge for 30 seconds and then switch. And that last warm-up, we're going to be doing a minute, or the last thing for the warm-up is we're going to be doing a minute of butt kicks. So you're just, I'll show you from the side, really driving those heels into the glutes. Option, just reduce it and march. So 5 minutes to get our body warmed up. So come down to all fours. All right. Fire hydrants, 30 seconds each side. You guys can pick whatever side you want to start on in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. So I have a feeling just by looking at this template, our glutes are going to be on fire by the end of class. Good, 15 seconds and we'll switch sides. Great. All right, guys, one more on this side. Put that leg down. Other leg up. Try to stay square. Try not to rotate. I notice I just did that for a little bit. Try to keep those shoulders and hips square. Belly button facing that floor. "15 seconds. All right, we're gonna get ready for that plank to alternating ankle tap. So I'm gonna turn to the side just to show you guys. You're gonna pop up into that high plank, sending back those hip bones, reaching for that opposite ankle. Maybe it's your thigh or your knee. And then back to that plank position, shoulders stacked over the wrist, belly button pulled into the spine. Good, I'm gonna face forward again. Keep on going, about 40 seconds left. Halfway. And then we are going to be standing on up. All right, 10 seconds, guys. We're gonna stand up and moving to the alternating Spider-Man. In 3, 2, 1. Make your way up. And we're crunching from side to side, really crunching with those obliques, trying to get that elbow down to that knee. Perfect. 20 more seconds. And then we're gonna reverse lunge. All right, guys, heading into that reverse lunge. Again, if you want to be on parallel railroad tracks, back heels always popped up, sinking down. Front knees behind the front toe. And then stand up if you're taking that static lunge option. You guys can do that. Hopefully I remember at that halfway point to remind you to switch. So I'll kind of explain a little bit more today's workout. As we're doing this, we are alternating between kind of a strength block where we're doing some lower body and core work, and then we're doing a kind of Tabata block, really, which is the shorter work, the 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. All right, if you were doing the static lunges, switch sides, so we're halfway through. Perfect. All right, 10 seconds. We are moving into those butt kicks. All right, let's get ready in 3, 2, 1. Butt kick, so just driving those heels back. Get that heart rate up a little bit. Finish warming up before we head into that first working block of the day. Ready to go. Come on, really see if you can kick that butt. $15. All right, guys, let's recover in 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, so what we're gonna want, we have a 5-minute block coming up. We have 5 exercises. Every exercise is getting cut by 15 seconds each round. So we are gonna want that band for this block. The band is gonna go in that mid-band position, which is gonna be right below the kneecaps. So we have 90 seconds of that mid-band iso squat lateral walk. So feet shoulder width apart. Sending that tailbone back 3 steps one way, 3 steps back. We're going to be repeating that for 90 seconds. Make sure you're not stepping those feet together. Option, bring that band up a little bit higher. And then we're going 75 seconds mid-band squat to leg lift. When you're doing that leg lift, you want to make sure that torso is upright and we're not tilting. Option again, bring that band up. Then we have a mid-band plank low row. So you're gonna want your lighter weights. That band is gonna stay on. Whew. All right, so shoulders stacked over the wrist. We're engaging those glutes and we're rowing, keeping those hips squared to the ground. Option, dropping down to those knees. Then we have that mid-band iso bridge chest fly. So if you lose tension on the band, it will wrap up. So the band is on, so we're making sure we're keeping attention on it. Heels are close to those glutes, squeezing those glutes up, palms are facing towards you. You're gonna open up to the side, soft bend with those elbows, and then pretend you're giving somebody a big hug as you bring those weights up. Option, don't go as far. And then we're gonna go right into that mid band again, tension on that band, to that crunch to alternating heel touch. So hips stay stable. Option, just do regular crunches. So again, everything, we're gonna start with 90 seconds of work. Everything is dropping by 15 seconds. So standing on up, band should be on. 90 seconds, iso squat lateral walk in. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, so we want to get low. 3 steps one side, 3 to the next. Whew, 90 seconds of this is a lot. Our legs will be shaking. Awesome. Make sure that hips are back and make sure you're not bringing those feet all the way together. You're losing that tension on the band. So it's little baby steps. You're going outside of shoulder width, back to shoulder width, outside of shoulder width, back to shoulder width. It always amazes me with these little bands how much they can really fire up those muscles. All right, guys, we're only halfway through. 45 more seconds. But the bands are really great because they work those little tiny muscles, especially those stabilizer muscles. All right, guys, come on, keep going. We've got 20 seconds before we move to 1 minute of that mid-band squat alternating leg lift. Come on, 10 seconds if you get a rest. I want you to keep going. Last 10. All right, in 3, 2, 1, 75 seconds. Squat, alternating leg lifts. So again, tension is always on that band. Extending that tailbone back. Perfect. Woo, 30 in. 45 to go. Good, again, make sure you're not tilting to the side. It's just a little lift of the leg. That foot stays flexed. You should be feeling it in those glutes. All right, 15 seconds. Keep going. And then we're down to that ground. We're gonna be going to the mid-band, the band staying on, but we're gonna be doing the low rows. But we're only doing it for a minute. Remember, we're taking 15 seconds off each exercise. Low rows in 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm gonna put my, this is so hard. I should have grabbed other weights, but you wanna make sure there's tension on that band. Shoulders stacked over the wrist. Elbows gonna scrape that rib cage. Remember, great option, especially if you're losing form. Drop to the knees, but that mid-band's gonna make sure you guys are engaging those glutes, the hips. 30 seconds. And then we're flipping back over, laying on our back. Good, make sure you're not rocking side to side. 15 seconds. Make sure you're breathing. Perfect. All right, we're gonna go to that chest flex. You're gonna keep those same weights and flip on over in 3, 2, 1. So we have only 45 seconds of these. So keep the tension on the band. The knees are not caving in. Lifting those hips up, arms come down, and then squeeze them at the top. So again, keep that tension. You should still feel those glutes activated. Keep going. I'm just gonna bring my stopwatch a little closer. All right, 20 to go. So really press those heels into the ground. Soft bend in those elbows. All right, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Put those weights down. We're going to that 30 seconds of the crunch to alternating heel touch. Chin is up to the ceiling. Again, tension is on that band. 15 to go. So hips stay stable. You're just crunching from those obliques. And recover in 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, bands come off. We're going into more of our cardio portion of the block. We're going into that HIIT training or the Tabata work. So we have 4 rounds. We're going to do a lateral sprint, 3-step lateral sprint. So we've done this before. If you've been doing these at-home workouts, 1, 2, knee comes up, 1, 2, 3. So on that 3rd step, knee comes up. So it's a lot of agility. Option, walk, and bring the knee up. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, right to the floor. We're doing plank, shoulder tap, shoulder stacked over those wrists, squeezing the glutes. Anti-rotational movements. I'm not moving those hips to side to side. Option, widen those legs or drop down to those knees. So I'm gonna get my Tabata timer out. 4 rounds. Ooh, my phone's dying. All right, ready? 3-step lateral sprint. Time to get that heart rate up in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So I want you to really stick. Come on, 20 seconds. You're moving as fast as you can. All right, recover. Down to the ground.
Rest.
Plank shoulder taps. We don't have much time. Shoulders over the wrist. Belly button into that spine. And go. Shoulder tap, shoulder shift over those wrists. Perfect. I want you to make sure you guys are actively squeezing those glutes. Come on, less than 10 seconds, and then we're done round 1. And rest. Standing line up.
Rest.
All right, you guys ready? Let's go. 3 steps. Bring that knee up. 2, 3. 2. All right, get down to the ground. 5 seconds. Shoulder taps. And go.
Work.
And up. Halfway done.
Rest.
3-step lateral sprint. And 3, 2, 1. Come on. Round 3.
Work.
Come on, 5 seconds. Keep moving fast. Down to the ground.
Rest.
All right. Sit yourself up. And go.
Work.
All right, guys. As you're doing this, I want you to be prepared. Burpee Bob is making this appearance. We do not have 10 seconds to rest before that last round. We're going right into those burpees, which is feet come in, jump up, feet go back. Come on, let's go, Burpee Bob. Remember, option, walk those feet up, walk them back in, calf raise. Come on, one more. All right, right into those sprints. Let's go. Last round. And rest.
Rest.
Good. All right, down to the floor. Shoulder taps. Let's go.
Work.
Hips square. Perfect. Make sure your shoulders aren't way out here. All right, guys. Burpee Bob's coming up again. Let's go. Come on, 10 seconds.
Rest.
That is it. I promise you get a rest after this. And done. Awesome work. All right.
Stopping session.
So, We're now moving into block 3, 5 minutes of work. The exact same exercises we just saw. It's just a pyramid. We're doing the reverse. So we're starting with the 30 seconds, moving to that 90 seconds of work. So you want to make sure you have your band, your weights by your side. Bands are going to go in that mid-band position. So right below those kneecaps. All right, we're starting with that static crunch to alternating heel touch. All right, 30 seconds in 3, so tension, knees aren't here. Open them up, 2, 1, go. Chin is up to the ceiling. Crunch, side to side. My hips are staying stable. Remember, after this, we're going to those chest flies, so the weight should be right there, 15 seconds. All right, let's grab those weights. In 3, 2, 1, hip bridge, chest fly, open it up. We got 45 seconds of this. A little bit closer. So go down to tempo, 1, 2, 3, and squeeze. You can pause at the bottom for a little bit, 3. Make sure you're right over that midline of the chest. Keep on going. All right, 15 seconds, and then we have a minute of the plank low rows. Again, check in with yourself. Do you have pressure on that band? All right, let's flip on over in 3, 2, dropping the weight on me. All right, let's go. 1 minute of plank low rows. Driving that elbow back. Perfect. Hips staying square. Remember that great option. You can drop down to those knees, especially drop to the knees if you notice you're rotating. And you can see as I lose that tension on that band, it rolled up. So if you're noticing you're having that problem where it's rolling up, it's because when you loosen that tension, like I just did, that's gonna happen. 30 seconds, and we're standing up for that 75 seconds of squat to alternating leg lift. Come on, 15 seconds, keep on going. All right, and 3, 2, 1, step up, 75 seconds. Starting now, squat, leg lift. Perfect, so again, in that squat, make sure you're sending that tailbone back. So this is actually the last block with the bands. And we got more fun stuff coming up. And we have a really cool challenge at the end. All right, 15. So after this, in 10 seconds, we're going 90 seconds of the iso squat lateral walk. In 3, 2, 1, go down deep. 3 steps one way, 3 steps the next. Make sure your feet aren't coming together. Come on. Let's get those legs and glutes strong. Well, guys, guess what? 30 and a minute to go. Come on, we got this. Feel the burn. Halfway there. So, even though you might be in a lot of pain, think of what this is helping you do. It's helping you strengthen those glutes, which is gonna help protect those knees. A lot of times, especially with work or whatever, if you're sitting in a chair for a long time, your glutes become very weak, hip flexors become very tight, leads to a lot of knee issues. So strengthening those glutes are going to help protect that. Come on, 15 seconds. So think of that as your why. Come on, can you sink a little over? 5 seconds. Let's go. And 3, 2, and recover. Woo! Nice job. All right, bands can come off. We're heading into block 4. So block 4 is another 5-minute block, but we're doing more of that strength block. So same kind of setup though. You might want a mat. I didn't grab it from last time. So we're starting with seated torso rotation. So I'd grab one of those weights. We're gonna do it for 30 seconds. So nice and close to that chest, rotating back belly button into the spine. I want you to think you're on a swivel. Everything turns, nose in line with that dumbbell or that weight object, no weight. Then we are doing plank jacks for 45 seconds. So we're gonna roll over and we're gonna actually go slower than fastest. You can really feel that engagement in that core. Shoulders stacked over those elbows, hips are down, squeezing those glutes, jacking in and out. But again, we're going slower to feel more of that core work and not use the momentum option, walk those feet in and out. Then we're going to speed skaters. It might be really great if you have that mat the long way. And speed skaters, you're hopping from side to side. That foot just floats behind you, going for maximum lateral distance. Option, take that big step. Then we're going to lateral lunges. So step to the side, feet are facing forward, sending that tailbone back, stepping together. For this one, if you want to grab those weights, one weight goes to the outside, one goes to the inside. Great option, reduce that range of motion. And then we are ending with 90 seconds of leg raise to hip raise. So laying on that back, hands go down by those glutes, belly button into the spine. Leg raise. Once your legs get up, you're gonna shoot those feet up to the ceiling. And back down, great option. Bend those knees. If you feel that lower back popping off the floor, one leg on the way down, and then a little raise at the top. So we are gonna get ready for seated torso rotation. If you have the lighter weights, you wanna use weights, stack them both up. It's only 30 seconds. All right, 30 seconds of work in 3, 2, 1, go. So slight lean back, again, belly button pulled to that spine. Make sure you're rotating, nose in line with the weight. Ten seconds. All right, put those weights on if you have them. Roll on over forearm, plank jacks in 3, 2, 1, 45 seconds. We're going slow, out and in, feeling the squeeze. So if you're going really fast, that's more momentum. We want to feel that core. Perfect. Make sure your butt isn't sinking up. Shoulders are over those elbows. Now we get to stand up after this, guys. 20 to go. 15. Come on. 10 seconds. That's it. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. 1 minute speed skater lunges in 3, 2, 1, and go. If you need to put your foot down, put it on down in the inside. Make sure you're not twisting. Otherwise, leg floats behind you. We got a minute of these. Perfect. Come on, 30 seconds. So after this, we're moving to those lateral lunges. All right, but before we do that, guess what's coming up? Burpee bob in 3, 2, 30 seconds of burpees. Come on, guys. "15 seconds. Keep on. Make sure you're squatting down. Chest is up before you stand up. 10. And recover in 3, 2, 1. All right. 75 seconds. Lateral lunges in 3, 2, 1. Go. So stepping to the side. Sending that tailbone way back. And back together option, reduce that range of motion. If you want to add a challenge, you can grab those weights. One weight goes to the in, one goes to the outside. Perfect. Make sure you're initiating that hinge by sending that tailbone back. We got 30 seconds to go. And then we're back on that floor to that leg raise, to that hip raise. "15 seconds. All right, headed to that floor for 90 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Drop those weights. Let's go. So hands are gonna be down by those glutes, lower down. See my back's touch the ground. And then it's just a little hip raise at the top, shooting my toes to the top. If you notice you're going down and you see my back is coming off, I want you to tuck that tailbone under and do one leg at a time, and then a little bit of a reverse crunch. That arch in that back is gonna put too much pressure, and it's really not gonna feel good for your back. So make sure as you lower down, your back is in contact with the ground at all times. All right, we got a little less than a minute to go. Perfect. We have, come on guys, 30 seconds. $15. All right guys, come on, one more. And shoot those toes to the ceiling. And relax. Great. All right, I'm gonna demo your next Tabata block. If you want to, roll over. You can stretch out that core while I'm demoing it. So we have 4 minutes, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 4 rounds. We're doing tuck jump. So soft bend in those knees, send those hips back. You're gonna drive those knees up and land soft and controlled. Option, you're gonna do a squat, calf raise, and land in a squat. Squat, calf raise, land in a half squat. A little bit deeper, take that low impact option. So, then we have forearm plank punch.
Coming down onto those forearms, squeezing those glutes. Arm is gonna punch in line with the ear. Again, anti-rotational, hips stay square, option, drop those knees to the ground. So, let me get my Tabata timer. All right, we have tuck jumps. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Come on, 20 seconds of work. Use those arms. Drive those knees up. Come on, right there, one more. Good. All right.
Rest.
Down to the ground. Forearm plank punches. And go.
Work.
So squeezing those glutes. Perfect. Come on, almost there. All right.
Rest.
Stand on up. Tuck jumps. Round 2. Let's go. Driving those knees up. Make sure you land. Absorb the landing. Really important. And one more. Good. Whew.
Rest.
Definitely get that heart rate up. 5 seconds. Down to the ground. And a punch.
Work.
Perfect. Right here, control that breathing a little bit. Come on, 5 seconds to go. And, whew, officially halfway done. Back up. All right. And tuck jumps.
Work.
Come on, 3 seconds. One more. Perfect.
Rest.
All right, back to the ground. Plank punches. Good. Catch that breath. And then we're heading in. Last and final round. Whew. All right. Come on, guys. Make these your best tuck jumps. Last 20 seconds of them.
Work.
Remember, if you're getting tired, squat, calf raise, pause. Squat, calf raise, and a little pause. Last 10 seconds. Come on. Use those arms. Drive them up. Perfect. All right. Back on the ground. And go. Come on, plank punches. 20 seconds. Come on, don't come down. If you gotta widen those feet, drop to those knees. Go until that timer goes off. And rest. Awesome.
Stopping session.
All right, so that strength portion we just did before that block. We're doing it again, repeating again, but it's in that reverse pyramid order. So we're gonna start with that 90 seconds, dropping down to the 30. So we're starting with the 90 seconds of the leg raise to the hip raise. All right, make sure you do want to have about a 10 pound, your lighter weights with you for those seated torso rotations. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Leg raise, hip raise. Pulling that belly button into that spine. And think about driving those feet to the ceiling. You don't want to bring your legs way over. You're just using your lower abs and think of it as a scoop up. Almost at that halfway point. Come on, we got 30 seconds to go. If you're getting fatigued, that lower back is coming off that floor, take the option. "15 seconds. And then we're standing up for the lateral lunges. All right, one more. And let's stand on up. We have 75 seconds alternating a lateral lunge in 3, 2, 1, and go. If you used those weights last time, you guys can grab them. Remember, you can do it without the weights. So I'm doing this for 75 seconds. Again, make sure that weight is heavy in those heels, light in those toes. Proud chest. You don't want to be dipping over. Think about sitting back into a chair. "30 to go. And then we're moving to a minute, right, of speed skaters. All right, put those weights down. Speed skaters in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute. It's not about how fast. Think about maximum lateral distance. Power off that leg. Great. Remember, the option for this is take that big step. You can also put that foot down in between. Otherwise, that foot hovers behind you. 30 seconds to go. Come on, last 15. Keep going. After this, 45 seconds of plank jacks. Back down to the ground. In 3, 2, 1, on the ground. Remember, slow and controlled. Plank jack, squeeze the glutes. Again, if you notice you're arching, show you from the side, you're arching that belly. Pretend you are getting punched in that stomach. Option again, walk those feet out, walk them back in. 10 seconds. And then we're in the 30 seconds of seated torso rotation. And 3, 2, 1. If you did, grab those weights. Give you a few seconds to transition. Just forget the whole 30 seconds. And go. Nose in line with that ear. Nose in line with the ear. No, sorry. Nose in line with those weights. 15. 10. Come on, you're on a swivel. All right, guys, let's put the weights down in 3, 2, 1. Guess what? 30 seconds, burpee bob. Let's go. Come on, you get your rest after this. This is the last time that he's going to make his appearance for All Out Mayhem. 15. Come on, give me one more. And done. Awesome. Well, we're not completely done today's work, but hold on. I have a reminder that popped up. All right, so last block before we go to our flexibility block is the last challenge of the day. Is to see how long you're gonna hold a plank hold for. So the goal is, not really the goal, the challenge is 2 minutes. So I'm gonna show you from the side. Shoulders over those elbows. Hips are down. We're not down here squeezing that belly, and we are holding for as long as we can. Here's the catcher though. Brain Bell's not making a surprise, but if you let go and you lower, you're doing those burpees until time's called. So your goal, just hold it as long as you possibly can. All right, guys, you ready? Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, and up. So these plank holds, more mind over matter. Don't think about the time. That music made me turn up in that background. Really good idea. If you got a kid, bring your kid in there, have them talk to you for a little bit. Make sure they don't jump on your back. Make the time go by fast. Come on, we are 90 seconds away from finishing up day 6 of All Out Mayhem. You guys have made it this far. We are not giving up. Whew. All right. Did you hear about the guy? I think this was back in this past winter. I think he held the plank for like 8 hours. I don't know how you hold it for that long. I mean, you just help. You don't have to go to the bathroom or like not eating or drinking. All right, guys, come on. We are 1 minute in. 1 minute to go. Remember, if you go, we are doing those burpees. I'm sliding from that side. If you're starting to pike up, hips down. If you're starting to sink, belly in. If you're feeling it in that lower back, you have made it this far. You're doing an awesome job. I gotta crawl forward so I don't slip on my sweat. Go to those burpees. Come on. If you're in that plank, 30 seconds to go. Come on, hold it. If you're shaking, that's okay. Come on, 15 seconds. 15, and that's it. Breathe. Get into your happy place. 10 seconds. Come on, 5. If you're doing burpees, 1 more burpee. And recover. Woo! Nice job. All right, we are done. Well, not completely done. We're gonna be going into our flexibility block. If you have to put those hands here, stretch out that core. All right, let's stand up. So if you have that towel, grab that towel, or you can just grab your band. You have a longer band. I'm using that because I forgot to bring the towel down. But let's stand up. Let's take a big deep breath in. And exhale. And another big deep breath in. And exhale. Awesome. All right. I'm gonna have you guys take your band. It's the reverse stretch with the towel. So you're gonna bring that band behind you and you're just gonna lift up. So again, I have a band. So feel that stretch in that chest. Good. All right, grab that band. Maybe hold that band or that towel a little bit tighter. You pull to one side, and I want you guys, the arm that's furthest away from you, pull it down so you really feel that stretch in that side. And switch sides.
do some lying down stretch, really great. So, lay on the back. You're gonna put the towel, the band, whatever, you're gonna put it, you can't see, to that shoelace. The other leg is straight. This leg should have a soft bend in the knee, and you're just gonna pull. And now we're gonna do a little bit of action stretching. So what I want you to do is I want you to push against that band for 5, 4, come on, push 3 or that towel, 2, 1, let go. See if you can get maybe a little bit deeper in that stretch. And again, push on it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. See if you can pull a little bit further. Great, all right, now you're gonna hold the band or the towel, and you're gonna cross it over as far as you go. You should feel that nice stretch, especially in that IT band. We don't want that hip rolling off the floor though, so pull that hip down and back into the ground. Shut my workout off. All right, and we're gonna switch sides. So take that foot out of the towel or the band, put that other foot back in. So your hips should be on the ground at all times, kind of squaring those hips. And gently pull. All right, so now we're gonna actively press on it. Create that tension for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. See if you can get a little bit deeper. And actively push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Awesome. All right, grab it with one hand, cross it on over that body. Again though, make sure both hips are back and on that ground. All right, let go of that band. Come to a seated position. So we're gonna go that hurdle stretch. So send that right leg up, tuck that right leg in, and I want you to lean over, flatten that back. Actually, you can grab that towel or that band, have it to the side, and see if you can kind of pull yourself. But again, this hip wants to stay on the ground. Don't let it pop up. All right, switch legs. Tuck that right, send that left leg out. You want to grab it, that band, grab it with that band. And pull, shoulders down and back. All right, let go. You can now definitely put the band and towel away. Last and final stretch, we're going to that butterfly. So bring the soles of the feet together, holding onto those feet. I want you guys to press, grow super tall out of that tailbone. See if you can open up with those legs. So flat back. Take one more big deep breath. And exhale. Awesome. All right, roll on over into those hands and knees. Tuck those toes under, walk those hands up like we always do. Roll one vertebrae at a time. Take one more big deep breath in. And exhale. Awesome job today, guys. Awesome job finishing day 6 of All Out Mayhem. If you did all 6 of them, awesome. If you did 2, great. Whatever you did, you still showed up. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday.